final assembly, that's nice. But it's a long final assembly. And it starts a little bit tricky because you have to mount the steering linkage. And this goes below the front suspension. So you need maybe a little bit smaller fingers to reach everything. And I wonder a little bit because why didn't they build first the steering linkage and then the front suspension? But at least it was not such a big problem. The next step is mounting the servo and the servo saver. I had already the original Xray servo saver on the servo, so I had one step less. That's fine. But now comes what every builder hates, the links. Fortunately, only 3 links have to be built, so one additional advantage for F1 car. So this part is also done, and this is how the steering works. Okay, let's switch to the more fun parts of the build. Here we have the front wing. Actually, it's only the holder for the wing. It's a quite soft plastic part, and this may work also as a bumper. Later, the Lexan front wing, there are 2 versions of it, for low and high downforce, are mounted on this part. It is fixed with 2 quite big screws and 2 nuts. Now it's time to mount the motor, the Hobby Wing 21.5 turn. I use a 33 teeth pinion together with the optional 80 teeth main gear. I have a final gearing of 2.4. The next step is the rear wing. I have to mount first these small spacers, and there's one small problem. I cannot use a screwdriver, only my hands here. So maybe this will be a later problem, which can be improved with another screw maybe, but we will see. The wing itself is awesome. It has a flap which is attached by 2 screws on it and can be set to 3 positions for low, medium and high downforce. So this will be very interesting to play with this feature at the track and see what difference it makes. And here's the final result. This small plastic part fixes the battery to its position. It has to be modified a little bit. The pin has to be removed, but it's not a big issue. And now I can put in the battery, of course, by removing one side of the shock and put it back on. So let's move to the tires. Of course, pre-mounted, and it's like the real car. Of course, the front tires are narrower than the rear tires, and these tires look amazing because they are these typical Formula 1 ballooning tires. They really look awesome. Okay, enough blah blah. Let's put them to the car. And here are all 4 tires mounted. I think it looks already awesome. Last but not least, the ESC, the Hobby Wing U stock. And before you write a comment or press the thumbs down button, which it's okay if you want, yeah. I know that the wiring is not beautiful. The wires are very long, but also the wires for the servo and from the ESC are very long and are tied together with one tie wrap and just lying down on the side. I think I can make it later better and improve it like I do for all my cars. When I like them, I tune them and I can do also the wiring better. For the start, I think it's okay, and at the end of the day, only the performance counts, and the car does not drive worse if the wires are too long or not probably designed throughout the chassis. But anyways, I'm sorry for this. I know, it's a mess. Okay, after clarifying this issue, let's move to the bright side of life. Let's switch it on. Oh, almost forgotten, the front wings. One for high, one for low grip. I painted them black. They are also from crystal clear Lexan. And they are mounted with 4 tiny screws to the front bumper. Phew, car is finished. Next video, the body, and then we can hit the track. See you then. Bye bye.